is? How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to be doing Trivia 10 Extreme Trivia. It's going to be a whole thing. The competition is going to be ramping up. It's going to be super exciting. Who's going to win? Who's going to lose? And who's going to walk away with the trivia belt? There's only one way to find out, and that's to sit back, relax, grab a snack, grab a beverage, and listen on in to the first ones to die.
Hey everyone, welcome to the First Ones to Die podcast. My name is Jonathan. We're here on another lovely week. Summertime is heating up, all right?
Summer breeze.
That's
makes
right.
me feel fine.
Sing it.
It's great. Isley Brothers
that's
classic.
right.
We actually lost one of the Isley Brothers last year.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Way to start this out on a bummer.
Jerome, how you doing?
I'm doing good. Chilling. I'm developing a little bit of a summer cold. It's mostly just in my voice. So if my voice sounds a little weird, that's why. But it's not too bad.
There's been something going around.
Yeah.
Around like the past couple of weeks.
But you know, I'm doing good. Excited about a few things. Number one, as I've been doing the past few weeks, I'll hit y'all with some media news real quick. Just a few things for you to keep on your radar. Number one, we got a new teaser trailer for F1, the new Formula One driving movie starring Brad Pitt and Damson Idris. I'm more excited about Damson Idris more than anything else because I love Snowfall so much, and he's so great. And he's also was good in Swarm, even though he was only in like one episode, but still. Like, he's a great actor, and I love what he's been doing as of late. I think he's a phenomenal performer, so I'm excited to see his role in the movie and acting opposite Brad Pitt, who's also great. So I'm excited for more Damson Idris, please. But it's just a teaser, so you don't really get to see much outside of like Brad Pitt says a few lines and then they're driving. And that is pretty much it. So yeah. And then we also got a trailer for the new Marvel TV series, Agatha All Along. It's finally coming out. It's been a while. I think it got pushed back due to COVID. But we finally got a teaser for it. For those who don't know, Agatha Harkness is a character often in
Wanda.
in comics with the Scarlet Witch. And she was last seen played by Catherine Hahn in WandaVision. And now she's getting her own show, which looks like it'll tell the tale of what she's been up to since that time. I'm not like super excited for it, and it's mainly because I've never been interested in Agatha Harkness. Really, I'm barely into the Scarlet Witch, like her own stories by herself. So it could be cool, it could be not. I don't know.
I will say I do love Catherine Hahn. She is, every time I watch her something, she's a fantastic actress.
Of the shows,
really
she looks like she's doing a great job.
Yeah,
and
I don't think there's been a thing she's been in that I haven't absolutely loved her performance.
Mm-hmm. So on that side of it, like, it could be awesome. So I'm willing to give it a chance, though. I'm willing to give it a fair shake. I'm not like, the show doesn't look bad. It's just a thing where I'm like, I'm not mega excited for it, but that's just because I'm not a huge Agatha Harkness fan, as opposed to like the show looking bad. So it could surprise me. I don't know. I'm willing to give it a shot, though, and I think you should too, audience. Watch you some Agatha All Along if you get a chance. But other than that, and then also we got a bunch of Superman set photos, which I would show you, but currently I can't seem to find any.
They were like, no, we shouldn't show this.
Yeah, they were like, no, how dare you? How dare you try to show us these set photos, you bastard? Because they were leaked photos. Well, leaked. I don't think they were accidental. I think it was very intentional. Because they want us to draw up a lot of buzz for Superman, but it looks good. I mean, me and Alex, we talked about a few episodes back, like the first like official reveal photo, and our thoughts on that, and it didn't get a great reception for a lot of fans, and so they released a lot of set photos got leaked various scenes with other heroes like Guy Gardner, Green Lantern, Hawkeye, Mr. Terrific, and other characters, and of course, David Corn Sweat as Superman doing this thing, and it looks good. I mean, it looks like he's gonna be a really happy, optimistic Superman, like we've been asking for a long time. And I like David Corn Sweat as an actor. I mean, I haven't seen him in many things, but the things I have seen him in, he's pretty good. So I'm excited for it. I'm a Superman fan, so I'm into it. But outside of media news, I've been doing good. Been watching The Boys, of course. The Boys is getting good. It's ramping up. It's good. We're almost there to the season finale for that. We're also close to, or no, we're actually halfway through House of the Dragon, which is also ramping up, getting good. That last episode, so good. Just takes your breath away. And also the Bear starting up again. Excited for, actually already started back up again, but I'm finally getting back into it, finally getting a chance to watch season 3 because I caught up on season 2. Can't wait to start watching that. And the Acolyte is almost over. Thank God.
Yeah, like you've been forced to watch that.
Right.
It's just I hope that they learn the right lessons from the Acolyte, because the Acolyte very much is a middle of the road show for me. I think it's very okay. At the end of this, I feel like if I did a mini review for it, it would be it's an okay show, and that's all right. But it's a thing where I'm hopefully this is the end of Star Wars shows for a while, just for them to take a break. Let Star Wars rest for a little bit before we jump back into another Star Wars thing, please. So yeah,
It won't.
Yeah,
The Mandalorian 2 is coming out.
Well, the Mandalorian season 2 is already out, but there's
I'm making a joke. I don't know that there was a Mandalorian
no,
season 2.
That's why I'm being facetious. I know you don't.
I'm attempting at humor.
But other than that, yeah, everything else is chill. So there you go. Alex, how has your week been?
It's not been bad. I went with Jerome to see the bike riders.
I was saving that for you because I figured you were going to mention it.
Well, yeah, and I ended up liking it much more than I thought I would. It was really good. Austin Butler and Tom Hardy were just fantastic in their roles, and Norman Reedus, of course, popped up in a movie about bike riders. They did him dirty with his teeth though. So he was supposed to be. So the Bike Riders is about the club that started in Chicago. About bike riders, motorcycle.
Yeah, a motorcycle club.
Yeah. And how it turned from a small time club to running probably basically drugs for the gang. But it was the humble beginnings. It was really good. But yeah, Norman Reedus popped up around halfway through the film. And they gave this man rotted teeth and stumped. It was awful. There was no reason to do him that dirty.
Mm-hmm.
No reason. But it was fun. It was good. I recommend people going to go watch it. I don't want to give too much away, but I was listening. I mentioned this to you, Jerome. Tom Hardy trying to do an accent within an accent. There's the American accent, and then he tried to do a Chicagoan accent on top of that, and he just started mumbling half the time. And it was I need subtitles with this man sometimes. Because I was what the hell is he saying? And then, to his character's credit, this is how his character was. He was hunched over a lot, when he was sitting in the bar and stuff like that. So even that, his mouth was directed more downwards, and it was hard to even understand him even more. And then it was hard time reading his lips sometimes. So, yeah, Tom Hardy needs to.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! It's Tom Hardy.
What does Tom Hardy need to do, Alex? What does he need?
He cut the internet. He said, enough.
Enough is enough. You ain't gonna slander me and my good name. Well,
joking back.
In the meantime, if you want to see more about what we have to say about other media stuff, subscribe to the First Ones to Die YouTube channel.
Right. That's right. Subscribe. Give us a like. Comment below. Oh, yeah. Comment below. Also, follow us on Instagram, TikTok. The First Ones to Die at The First Ones to Die. You can email us, thefirstonestodie@gmail.com. All that good stuff.
For the listening audience on the audio, Alex cut out, so completely. Well, while we're waiting for her to get back, Jonathan, do you want to go into your week real quick?
Sure. Well, I'll wait till Alex gets back.
All right.
And then
I will say, Jonathan, you didn't see. I don't know if you've seen the bike riders or not, but Austin Butler was out here smoldering on him. All right, he's just every single shot looked like he was posing for a cologne commercial. That nobody
he was looking up from that bike like.
He really was. Every single shot, he was smoldering at the camera, like, yeah, I know I look good. You know I look good. Come on, girl. You know what it is. I watched an interview with the director saying basically that he did hire him because he was like, man, he's just like one of the most attractive guys I'd ever seen.
Oh, and that was.
I wanted that for my movie, so I hired him. Like, I hired him for the role because he doesn't say much. He's actually very quiet for a big chunk of the movie. Really, it's even though like Austin Butler is front and center, Jodie Comer is really the star of the movie. Like she's the main character more than anything, and she's great. Jodie is great. I think if I don't know if this is the type of movie that would be nominated for stuff, because it's very much a drama. But if it is, she's probably the one who would get like a nomination. I think out of the three like main stars of the movie, for like best lead actress. I don't know if she'd win, but she'd be nominated.
Would you recommend it to the viewing audience? Mini review of the bike riders.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I think it's if you're willing to roll with it, because I like no pun intended. Because the thing is that it is a bit long.
It's gonna take you on a ride.
Maybe a dramatic ride, because if you're expecting like a bunch of action or something like that, because the trailer makes it seem like, oh man, it's gonna ramp up and get all crazy. It doesn't really get all that crazy. Like it definitely does ramp up, and there's drama, there's tension and stuff like that throughout the movie, but it never gets like insane or anything like that. Like it's very chill, like just a really interesting like biopic. Well, like
based on a true story.
Based on a true story, like interesting nonfiction, like or a fictional nonfiction story, because it's based off of a book written by a reporter who was riding around with a bunch of motorcycle clubs in the early days when they were getting started, and so it's based off them, but it's not based off a specific person or a specific like motorcycle club. It's just kind of catching the vibe of the book. So if you're willing, if you're wanting to watch something a little more relaxing this summer, that is very adult, it's rated R, so don't take your kids. But amongst like all the other films that are out right now, if you want to watch something that's a little more chill and it's like an interesting just story about like people, watch The Bike Riders. It's interesting. I liked it. I thought it was good. If I had to give it a grade, on our scale, I'd probably give it like a B-. I think it's a pretty solid movie, and you should watch it.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I
meant to watch Beverly Hills Cop Axel F this weekend as well, but I just haven't gotten around to it.
That came out, even though there's been. Sorry, I'm just texting Alex to make sure everything's good. I forgot that came out. I've been seeing all the advertising all around the city. There's been billboards, commercials, interviews, everything about it. But I forgot it came out. I keep forgetting it came out.
I mean, I've only ever seen the first one. I never watched any of the other two. Mostly because I hear the other two aren't great compared to the first one. So I was like, okay, cool. Then I don't have to watch it. But I mean, this one, I've heard this one's okay. Like it's not awful, but it's not amazing either. It's just very middle of the road. And I'm okay with that.
I also want to see what was the movie that came out this weekend?
Is it you want to see Kinds of Kindness?
No, I did. I was considering watching that just because like AMC A-list. But there was one movie that came out this weekend. What was it? Oh, it was Maxine, because someone was talking about it at work.
Oh, yes. I also want to see Maxine.
Oh,
No, I'm excited. I've seen all the other ones. I've seen Pearl and I've seen
X.
X. So I'm excited to see Maxine. Definitely excited to see Maxine.
I do. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh, early access. That Fly Me to the Moon movie.
I'm just not like I'm not really interested in that movie all that much.
Yeah, me neither. I've been seeing a
Same.
whole bunch of stuff about like free screening of this movie. Oh, what's this movie? Hijack 1971. Oh, that looks interesting. One passenger with a different destination. Ooh.
Dun dun.
Oh, welcome back.
Also, welcome back, Alex.
Hello. Let's do the clap thing real quick again to sync up my audio.
Okay.
Okay. 3, 2, 1. All right. Now back to what Alex was saying. Alex, you were saying Tom Hardy needs to, and then Tom Hardy cut your internet because you were being critical about it. So
I wasn't necessarily. I mean, Tom Hardy can, he gets what he gets, but Tom Hardy can get whatever he wants. But just he mumbles, which like I can criticize because I mumble. You know, if you are what you know. I don't think that's the saying. If you are one, anyway. But it was just because my air conditioner and my computer were on, so my breaker actually flipped. So I had to go just turn it on real quick. Yeah, I didn't want to. I didn't want to turn off the air conditioner, but my apartment complex was like, "Nope, you get this amount of energy, and that's it. You get this much power. Choose computer or air conditioner." And I don't feel like that's fair to put
You
me
don't
through that
have
turmoil.
unlimited power.
right. What if you had to work? Don't you work from home sometimes?
Yeah, but I use the laptop, which I can have off the battery. And in all fairness, I mean, I have this on. I have 2 monitors going. The microphone system. Like, there's a lot more going on when I use my normal computer, my home computer.
Got it.
Like, fair. Other than that, I got to go to another pool party, which I want to keep going to pools. It's fantastic. I need to really look that up. Just the public pools around. I forgot how much fun swimming was. Like, I remember doing that a lot as a kid, but I don't know. I guess I never retained how fun it was, and it's just so much fun. Just to be in the water is fun.
See,
So
that's
I
how I
would
feel
like
about
to do more
hiking.
swimming.
Last time I went hiking with my cousin, I was just like, I didn't realize how much I missed being in nature until I was actually out there, and I was like, man, this is fun. I actually like the quiet. I like being out here.
Well, it's the whole thing. We get busy with life, we keep doing this, and it's that finally that moment of slowing down and just enjoying what we used to enjoy. And it's like, yeah, I remember why I used to vibe with this. Other than that, and me and Jerome are gonna go see another movie soon, or we will have seen it by the time this movie comes out. Robot Dreams.
Robot Dreams.
Hey. Oh yeah, that's right. You're seeing it this week.
This Friday.
It has to be on this Friday.
I'm just now really holding to
Well,
that.
Friday at the time of this recording.
Friday of the week of July 8th, 2024.
That's probably better. But anyway, how you doing, Jonathan, with your dates and everything?
I'm doing good. Speaking of pools, it's been hot here as well this past 4th of July weekend. So did a little laying out by the pool, did a little bit of swimming in the pool, but I didn't go anywhere special, just my apartment pool. I was thinking of going to the beach, but with the holiday weekend, I was like, it's going to be a little busy. So maybe I might go this weekend. I saw a movie, and it was a movie that I mentioned, not on the podcast, but to you guys last week, that I was looking at and wanted to see, called Kill.
Oh,
and, yeah, it's I didn't know too much about it going in, which I prefer, but it's an Indian Hindi language movie. So there were subtitles, but it was kind of like Spanglish, where some sentences you might say in Spanish, some sentences you might say in English. It was
That's
very
how,
much that.
Archie was too on Netflix, like that, because that was like, even though it was like an Archie story based off the American Archie comics, that it was a Hindi English movie. So sometimes they spoke English, sometimes they spoke Hindi. It's kind of a mix of the two.
Yeah, yeah. The whole thing was like subtitles, but like some sentences they would say in English, some sentences they would say in Hindi. But it was a lot of fun. I really had a good time. It was basically about this um, commander guy in the military. He's getting off of his duties, and then his girlfriend that he like is getting ready to propose to, he finds out that she's getting set up for an arranged marriage. So he goes with her on this train. He sneaks onto this train to see her and like try to stop that. And meanwhile, while they're on the train, these thieves attack the train. And the movie is essentially like an hour and 45-minute fight sequence. Like there is like almost nonstop fighting. It's very gruesome, very graphic. Like
I was like John Wick.
a lot of blood. Pretty much. It's like just almost nonstop. There's not too much plot in there. It's just like nonstop action. And I could not take my eyes away from it. It was so much fun. And the lead guy was good, but shout out to the guy who was the main villain, the leader of this group of thieves. His name is Raghav Juyal. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing his name right, but he was incredible. Like I believed him that he was like this evil dude. He was really good, and I really enjoyed the movie. So I recommend it. If you're gonna watch a movie this weekend, go see Kill. Also, Love Island has been consuming my television screen for the past 3 weeks, and this week it's reached a peak. It is at you could say that for every single week. It's just gotten better and better and better and better and better every single week. So essentially last week, the guys and girls, they go to Casa Amor. Casa Amor is where, the first 3 weeks, all the guys and girls, they're like mingling, they're hooking up. They're like, okay, I'm falling for you. I really like you. We're together, blah, blah, blah. And then the producers split everyone up. The guys go to this other villa that's not too far away. And then the girls stay in the villa. They bring in 6 new guys for the girls. And they bring in 6 new girls for the guys. And that is meant to break up relationships, break up connections, and just start drama. And it did what it needed to do. All right. Because no one basically all the guys were dirty dogs, and they were hooking up with those women in Casa Amor like their lives were about to end the next day. The girls were sitting over here in the villa being like, oh yeah, I really like him. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything. So most of them, when it was time to get back together, most of them did not choose any of those Casa Amor guys. But the guys, they brought back most of those girls, and it was chaotic. It was incredible. Some of the most incredible reality TV that I have seen in years. It was so amazing. Love Island season 6. You will always be incredible to me. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. Although Kendall, I can tell the producers are setting you up to be one of the winners with Nicole, and I don't like that because Kendall, you're getting on my nerves. That's about it. Love Island
Kendall.
season 6. Love Island USA season 6 is amazing, and I recommend anyone who watches reality TV to watch this season because it's just delivered every single episode. Yeah, it's amazing.
I've seen a lot of people talking about on TikTok how much drama is unfolding and how there's a lot of twist to it. So I've been hearing that it is a really good season just from the little clips I get seen on TikTok, and of course the edits. I love the over dramatized edits of things, of shows and everything. So like I'm always watching those edits. I don't know what's going on. I don't know who any of those people are, but I hate multiple people on that show, and I don't even know who they are. But if you point to them, I can say yes, he sucks.
Yes, it was amazing. One
Yeah,
girl. Sorry. Oh, sorry.
It's definitely a thing where I'm like, reality TV is one of those things where I'm like, especially the people who, because I've been watching a lot of videos, especially we talked about the BET Awards last week, and a lot of the discourse, and I've been like diving into it just because it's on my TikTok feed of the BET Awards Discord, and a lot of like essentially critiques on more or less like Black culture, and a lot of them point to like stuff like also like the reality shows and stuff on like Zeus TV and stuff like that, and I'm like, I mean, yes and no, like that's kind of, I mean, yes is on one hand it presents a certain like look, but on the other hand, no reality TV show is really reality. Like there's still producers behind the scenes that are still like trying to finagle things where they cut the show in a certain way that shows people in a certain light or it makes people look a certain way. So it's like it's hard to like gauge off of that. Like this is where we are as a people, or you know, and that goes for anybody, not just Black people, but just in general. It's just entertainment. You know, enjoy the entertainment. If it's not for you, it's not for you.
Exactly. Yeah. It's a lot. There's this one girl and guy, Serena and Cordell. And Cordell is actually Odell Beckham Jr.'s younger brother. And they've been together for most of the time in the villa. But she's been very slow with it. She's been like extremely slow. Like she's been like, I don't know, how much I want to get into things. But he's been like very patient with her and everything. So right before Casa Amor, they decided, all right, yeah, let's actually, we're still open to get to know other people, but we're locked in. Soon as he stepped in Casa Amor, he was bumping and grinding on this other girl.
What a whore.
And then they came back together, and Serena she lit the villa on fire. He brought her breakfast the next day. He brought her and the other girl breakfast the next day. Because that's what they do. Like the guys
over eggs and bacon.
Yeah. And she threw that breakfast all over him, and it like landed all over his chest. Yeah. And then yeah, she was definitely screaming at him, and he was.
See, they got that from Tyler Perry. When
why did somebody say? I saw on Twitter or TikTok or somewhere, somebody said, because there was this other couple, the girl's Black and the guy's he's Dominican. And so they were like very emotional, like they were both crying over each other. And then they compared them to Cordell and Serena. They compared them to Cordell and Serena, and they were like, Kenny and Janae, that's the couple that was crying. They were like, Kenny and Janae is giving Shondaland, and Serena and Cordell is giving Tyler Perry Studio.
Well, because like that's from Temptations when Jodie Smollett-Bell is cheating on her husband with I don't remember his name. He's the devil, basically. In the I mean, he's not literally the devil, but he might as well be. And like like they make breakfast, and then he's like, get out of my house or whatever. And she's like, whatever, it throws breakfast on him, and then he's like, hey, I'm so evil, and I'm going to enjoy this breakfast with breakfast all over my chest. Yeah.
Always wanted to throw a glass of wine in somebody's face. That's like on my bucket list.
Who just to
like throw it. I feel like that'd be like one of those moments. If it's serious, you stop in the middle and be like, oh, I did it. Do you guys have like a weird thing you want to do, like a weird bucket list of just moments or events that you would like to have? Like I want to throw wine in somebody's face in an argument. It's like a thing I want to do.
I haven't thought about one of those weird things, but I would like to like skydive one day.
That's normal. I also want to bungee jump. But like, I want to cause chaos at a wedding. I don't know why. I think I just hear so many wedding disaster stories that I just want to somehow like, I'm gonna go walk over and tip over the cake.
So note
Run
to
away.
self, don't invite Alex to my future wedding. Got it.
You could keep me away.
Does anyone object to this wedding? Alex, I do. I do.
I would
Do
never.
you really?
go to
No, I just
It's-
wanted to say that anyway.
I mean,
Go
that
ahead.
is the
This
thing.
is one of
Don't
my
you just-
moments.
Yeah, I want to go to an old school New England church and yell, "Repent!"
I would like to crash a wedding one day. I feel like that would be fun.
Yeah, there's something.
I probably just want to show up at a funeral, but I don't know anybody there or the deceased. I'm just there.
That'd be depressing.
Oh my god, yeah, no, I want to do that. Like, just dress in the really like black and just
dress in the
by a
black.
tree.
Just wait to see
and you're
see
that
who
person, you're
figures
thinking-
out like you don't belong there. Just be like,
You're-
yeah, Craig was such a great guy. His name is
You're that-
John. John, right? That's what I said.
You're that trope, that person sitting in the back. Nobody knows who they are, but they're
Right.
just sitting themselves quietly.
I think I would prefer not the service, but the actual burial and standing by a tree in the cemetery. Because that way, it's also just slightly creepy. Before it could look like I'm involved in some way, but other than that, it's just like, is that an actual human there dressed in all black, or are they
You
here for the
gotta do it
funeral?
in
and just
the
be
rain.
creepy?
That's how
Yeah.
that happens in the movies. Is they watch from the distance in the rain while the burial's happening.
I feel like that should be like a split moment of I listen to my intrusive thoughts type of deal going on. But also that also takes some planning, being like, oh, it's gonna be really wet this weekend. I'm gonna go find a cemetery, stroll around, and see what
Somebody's
I can
getting
find.
buried.
Somebody's dying. Somebody died.
You look at the obituary section
Be like,
in
ooh,
the
there's
newspaper to plan your arrival.
it's heavy rain and Ralph is getting buried on Friday. I could fit that in. I think that
you just show
translates
up.
from
You just get all the food and stuff. You just pretend like you know what's going on.
I feel like that
Hey,
kind
y'all,
of
what's going on? I'm just gonna grab some wings real quick. It's like, who are you? Oh, we used to work together. What department are you in?
Who's having
Mailroom?
wings at a funeral though?
Black people. You couldn't ever been to a black funeral.
No, I'm
That's at the
Like-
at the
That's where
repast.
the repast. Yeah. Not at the funeral per se, but at the repast and all that stuff. Yep.
no. After my grandmother's funeral, we got tacos because we're a stereotype too.
There you go.
Yeah. That's been a trope on TikTok right now. It's like a joke of like 5 minutes after the funeral, people we out here dancing, doing the electric slide stuff, do the Cupid shuffle.
Well,
It's a celebration, y'all.
Right. Well, that's what they say. Like, this is what the person would have wanted.
I feel like I beg to differ. I feel like if they be the casket, like y'all out here dancing right now. I just died.
Wait. You think if like I died, you think I'd want everybody just hanging around like mourning or something? You know I would want chaos. Somebody better light off some fireworks. Just do something incredibly stupid. Knock over the whole food table and be like,
Well,
it's what
listen.
she would have wanted. It's what
When
she
I
would have
die-
done.
Because funerals
When
are
I die,
often-
my family's going on an adventure because I've already put it in my will that I wish to be launched into space. How they go about doing that, I like is up to them. But I want my ashes to be floating out in the atmosphere, out of the stratosphere.
Fireworks. Well,
I mean, hey, listen.
we'll
if
like
they think
pack
that's
you
how
with some
if they think that's
gunpowder
how it
and like
works that
shit
way.
and just you go up. Nice tall one. How are we burying you, Jonathan? What do we need to do?
I'd rather this is too morbid of a discussion for me. Let's get to trivia.
You don't. Fine. Fine. You going up in the fireworks too. Everybody's getting fireworks when they
No,
die.
okay.
I will steal some of your ashes from your family and do it.
Oh my. Anyway, so y'all, all right, we're gonna play a fun game of trivia,
And that's called an intrusive thought.
Cut off a finger. Just put that in the fire. You know, he's not gonna miss it. You know?
All right.
Anyway,
Jerome, you distract the mortician. I'll go get the finger. We got a game plan.
let me present my screen. This is getting way too chaotic. All right.
Listen, all my friends, all my family needs to do is befriend an astronaut and be like, my dad wished to be like have his ashes spread out in space. Could you just put these in the airlock next time you go up there? Just let him go. Trivia-Esp.
All right, y'all. After that
Extreme.
fun conversation of funerals and death, we are going to be playing Trivia-Esp. And you know we're going to be playing through our favorite website, Trivia Plaza.
Now I have some pitches, but I'll wait till we explain. Well, I'll explain it now. So, audience, if you haven't tuned into one of our trivia episodes before, this is where we are competing to pick a movie to do as a retro review. That is the reward for the winner. Now, normally, how we do these trivia games is that each of us will get 10 questions each to make an initial score, and then we do one last free-for-all round where all three of us will compete for bonus points. If we have a tie after that, we will have then we will launch into if we have a tie after that, we're gonna launch into a tiebreaker round of another free-for-all, but amongst the two people in the tie. And if there's still a tie after that, it's sudden death. We've only ever done that one time. However, I am pitching for this being extreme trivia and also Trivia 10 for a new rule setup. And
what's that?
I'll hit you guys with it. Of giving folks a chance to essentially steal.
I knew you were gonna say that.
Steal a trivia round. So basically, how it would work.
Oh,
is,
a round.
Well, not a round, but just like a series,
a question.
A question, yeah. So as we each do our own dedicated 10 rounds of questions, each of if you think you have the answer, you could attempt to steal and possibly get bonus points. If the person gets it right, no bonus points are awarded. But if the person gets it wrong and you get it right, you get that point instead and get some extra bonus points on top of it.
If you get it wrong, you should get negative points.
Negative points?
Yes. If you're bold enough, because otherwise what's stopping you from just trying to steal every single question?
Good point.
Because I say that if you're gonna go big, you better know what you're talking about, and you get negative
Fair enough.
points. And that point gets added to that person's score who you try to steal from.
Oh, that's an extra risky thing. Okay,
I really going for it. Wow.
I think. Listen, this is extreme trivia. We're getting extreme with it.
I think we forget how vindictive Jonathan can be.
It's my reality game show loving self.
That's true. You always smiling, tricking us.
Let's do it. I think this is going to be exciting.
I'm going to be so honest with you guys. I only heard half the rules.
Players will have a chance to steal a question, meaning that if you think you have the answer and you're gambling that the person who is answering. So let's say, for example, it's Jonathan's round. He's answering his 10 questions. A question comes up. You think you have the answer. You think Jonathan does not have the answer. You have a chance to steal, meaning that you'll get a bonus point off of his round if you get the question right and he gets it wrong. However, if you get it wrong, instead, you'll lose a point, and Jonathan will gain an extra point on top of the point he was already going to get.
We should also put a restriction on that so that the person has a chance to guess for a second and be like, "Oh, I don't know," or with certainty or something. Because then I could steal it at any time. Because there's been a couple categories where I know more about it than you guys. I could steal every question.
Well, I was going to say it only counts though if the person gets it wrong. So if it's Jonathan's round, you're trying to steal,
but we won't know they get it wrong until they push the button. You won't know until
that's the extremeness of it. We don't know who's really right or wrong until the actual answer pops up.
But you'll know if I get it wrong. We all know that I get it wrong, we'll know the right answer because the right answer will come up.
No, I'm saying so don't try and steal or rather your opportunity to steal is as soon as you see the question. You can't after the question is done, after we click on the answer, you're now I want to steal. No, I was going to say because we were still hashing it out, but no, when you see the question, if you think you have the answer, after I've finished rattling off the answers, whoever's rattling off answers, if you think you know it, then say, I'm going to try and steal the question or whatever. And then
can we put another caveat? Because what if it's a round that I just don't know at all, but Jerome, you really know? Every single question could get stolen. So
that's what I was just saying. You all don't listen to me either.
No. What I'm saying is
ignored on all bases.
What I'm saying is what I'm saying is
no. I have a fix for that actually too.
Wait, we should
let him finish.
If if I get the question right, there should be some negative consequence for you. You know?
Well, that's what the taking the points away is, right?
No, if you get it wrong, but if I get it right,
that other person still gets it wrong.
That's what I was saying. Yeah.
Or you
like, that's what I said. Nobody is listening to anybody.
No, but there's a possibility. There's a possibility that I could know. I know what Alex was saying in that we should be given a chance to at least read the question, because what if I know it? What if you know it for certain, but I also think I know the question?
That's
you know what
the
I'm
gamble.
saying?
That's the gamble. But no, what I was saying, like, that's why I said if, like, so let's say, like, using the example we already posed. Let's say you, Jonathan, it's your round. Question pops up. I read the question and the answers. I think I know the answer. How it would go is, I'll say, like you'll be reading the question, whatever. I'll be like, you know what? I want a chance to steal. You'll say your answer. I'll say my answer. If you get the answer wrong and I got it right, I get the point. If you get the answer wrong and I get the answer wrong, I lose a point. If you get the answer right and I also get the answer right, I don't get any points. You just still get that point regardless, because you got it right. Even if I was trying to steal, I failed in that stealing attempt. Or if we want to go even further, we could maybe go, you got it right, and even though I still got it right, I still lose a point anyway.
I think we should do that. I think.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah. But then I'm saying, if I say my answer and then you also say that same answer, then what's the benefit? Because you know you're not going to get a point anyways.
There is no benefit. We're both
right.
The attempt is trying to, like, if you if you think, you know, the answer is going to be wrong, then do you want us to wait until you give your answer and then steal? Is that what you're saying?
Kind of, because what if we both have the same answer, then you are, and we're talking it out loud.
Then the risk is you're going to you'll get a point or I'll get a point. Or
if we both, I'm saying if we both have the same answer, we know that either we're both going to get it wrong or we're both going to get it right. And in either scenario, I guess if we both got it wrong, then you would lose the point. That would be like the most interesting result. But anyway, okay, let's just do it. Let's just do it.
So to recap, okay, so everyone knows what's going on. If you are the person whose round it is, and somebody tries to steal your question, first of all, they have to say that before we click on the answer. If we already click on the answer, now we know the definitive answer, it doesn't count. So you have to say that as soon as you see the question. You could read it yourself or wait to hear like the whole question plus answers, whatever. Then, if you're stealing, here are the results that could happen depending on how it goes. If the person whose round it is gets the question right and you get it wrong as the stealing person, you lose a point. If you both get it wrong, you still lose a point.
Should I have to lock in my answer? Because what's to stop me, if you're confident about your answer, what's to stop me from saying, oh, actually, I want to switch my answer to D because you're so confident in
nothing. What part of extreme do y'all not understand? That is the gamble. Y'all keep trying to make it safe. It's not supposed to be safe. It's supposed to be a gamble. That's the whole purpose. That's the whole point. It's not supposed to be safe. Y'all trying to basically try to jump off the plane, but make sure your parachute opens. You don't know if it's gonna open or not. You just hope it does.
I'm just over here vibing.
So we have to be.
You're still jumping off this plane.
Okay, got it. Let's just see it in action. All right. Okay. Do you want to recap again?
No. Okay. No, let it go.
I'll just finish the recap I was saying. So basically, if the person who did it, whose question it is, gets it right, stealing person gets it wrong, you lose a point. If the person whose question it is gets it wrong and the stealing person gets it wrong, the stealing person loses a point. If you both get it right, the person who's stealing loses a point, and the person who got it right still gets that point for that question.
I have a question.
Yes.
Do you guys peel your kiwis or do you just like?
Oh my gosh. Anyway, let's start the
I've
game.
heard it's a thing, but I don't actually do that. But I don't eat a lot of kiwi, so that's.
So you just cut and just eat?
I don't think I've ever eaten a non-peeled kiwi. A kiwi that wasn't sliced already.
I bought kiwis. I'm trying to figure out, do I need to peel them before? I've always bought kiwis like pre-sliced.
Well, Alex, like while you're already talking about stuff, you're actually up first. So Jonathan, because you're the previous trivia champ. So,
No, I am.
Yes, that's why I just said.
Oh!
I just said.
Don't yell at me!
It's already.
I'm delicate.
No, because you said so, Jonathan. Because you're the previous.
No, I was gonna.
I know what you were gonna say. You were gonna say Jonathan.
Finished.
You were gonna say Jonathan. Start the game.
Yeah, Jonathan, pick the category that Alex will be doing.
I don't like being yelled at.
Okay, I am, and I'm gonna split my screen real quick.
Oh, also, that was the other thing I was gonna say as well. In the spirit of also being extreme, throwing caution to the wind. No movie or television. We've done enough movie and television on this damn trivia round.
So aggressive.
So we're doing something. We're doing other things. You could pick every other category except movies, television. We'll still leave pop music up there. Because we haven't done that one actually very often.
Okay, I'm feeling geography.
That's a dick move. I keep saying how bad at geography I am, but you would go for it. Let's see.
We're trying to win.
Okay. I've smoked too much for you.
Let's go with geography. Okay, we got subcategories like Africa, air traffic, and America, Asia, capitals, currencies, landmarks, USA, Oceania, world. Jerome, pick the subcategory.
You know what? Air traffic's calling my name. Let's get that air traffic.
Wow.
The fuck?
Alex, your categories to choose from include Air Force, sign, and country 1, airlines
5.
1. That's 5. Through 5. Airlines 1 and 2. World IATA airport codes 1 through 10. 1 through 12.
Why does that have a high 1? Who knows airport codes?
I know.
What kind of weirdness are you doing?
I think I know the airport code because when I worked at the airport, we had to know the airport code. It's like the codes for the cities, like Seattle is SEA.
So, I'm sorry, you got me air traffic control geography shit with a person who's actually worked at the airport.
He's not competing. Well, I mean,
They
I guess
can
he is now.
Did you not just spend 20 minutes explaining how they can steal a question?
That's true. Listen, if he's listen, he might just be out here with negative points. All right, if he's messing up though.
Let's see. USA airport names 1.
Okay. All right, we got a 6.5. I
feel like
All right. Every major U.S. city has an airport, and many of these have different names. Can you tell me the name of the major U.S. city when the name of the airport is given? All right. The name of an airport is near which major city? This airport in question is Abraham Lincoln Capital Airport. Is it by A, St. Louis, B, Springfield, Illinois, C, Buffalo, or D, Newark?
Springfield, Illinois.
Yeah, there's multiple Springfields.
Yeah, I like how that's the only one that has the Illinois part.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, because that's where Abraham Lincoln's original log cabin is. I doubt it's the original, but that's where they say it is.
It's Springfield, Illinois. Alex on the board with 1 point. This is the name of an airport near which major city? Blankety blank blank, Metropolitan Wayne County Airport. Is it A, Seattle? We should know the Seattle one. It's confirmed.
Seattle's not very creative with their names. It's always Seattle and then something.
Is it A, Seattle, B, New Orleans, C, Chicago, or D for Detroit?
I'm going to say D for Detroit because that feels like a Detroit name.
And I feel like you should know, you can rule out 2 of these, Seattle and Chicago.
That's true, but there are. Well, this is a county airport. I was like, there's some smaller airports, but the major ones, yeah, the major. Oh, it says major cities, so yeah, I'm gonna say Detroit.
We're going with D for Detroit. It was Detroit.
Hey.
Nice.
The airport in question, Wold Chamberlain Field. Is it A, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., B, St. Louis, C, Minneapolis, St. Paul, or D, Buffalo?
Minneapolis, St. Paul. Is Minneapolis? Where's St. Paul? Near Minneapolis.
It's like
Minneapolis.
it's like how Seattle is Seattle Tacoma.
Oh.
It's like the neighboring cities.
Okay. I'm gonna go with Buffalo. This has a Buffalo vibe to it.
It was
Ooh.
Minneapolis, St. Paul.
And there was talking about it too.
The airport in question, blankety blank blank, Dulles International Airport. Is it A, Hartford, B, Chicago, C, Washington, D.C., or D, Milwaukee?
I know this one.
I also know this one.
Y'all can steal it. You remember that?
Yep.
Well, do you know it?
It makes me nervous that you say you both know it. So I'm like, why would you both know this one? I'm going to say Washington, D.C.
Dang it.
It is Washington, D.C.
Because I was like, I feel like you wouldn't both be excited about like Hartford or Milwaukee. Who the
It's
fuck
because
knows
I've
what's
been
in Milwaukee?
there. That's how I know.
That's what I was trying to think. I was like, there's got to be an airport they both have been to then.
The airport in question, Gerald R. Ford International Airport. That's a president no one talks about. Is it A, Milwaukee, B, Hartford, C, Chicago, or D, Grand Rapids?
I feel like it's got to be Hartford because Hartford feels like a place where dead presidents are that nobody knows.
I will challenge you. I'll try and steal. I'm going for the Grand Rapids. Because I don't know why. I just feel like that's... no one's stealing anything.
Where are the Grand Rapids?
They're in a place that's grand and has rapids.
Because nobody knows
Jerome,
airports.
You could end up in the red before you even get started.
That's fine. I'll take the negative hit just to throw in a curveball in here.
You want to try taking a whack, Jonathan? Or you're like,
All right,
just no?
Let's see. Let's
No,
click
Jonathan's
on
playing it
answer.
safe.
No, oh yeah, I'm not. I only knew Washington, Dulles.
It was Grand Rapids, yeah!
Oh my god!
I can't believe it. That was a total shot in the dark. I did not think that would happen.
That was not, yeah.
Yay!
Jerome has a
bonus points for Jerome.
Advantage going into his round.
Nice.
All right. The airport in question, blankety blank blank Bergstrom International Airport. Is it A, Austin, B, Phoenix, C, sneeze, C, Baltimore, Washington, D.C., or D, Milwaukee? Let me get a tissue.
I'm going to say Milwaukee. Because I've never heard of Bergstrom near Austin or Phoenix. And Baltimore and Washington, D.C. are already like connected. I doubt I'd see Baltimore, Washington, D.C., Bergstrom International. Although people are very uncreative with their names. So Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. Let's see. I've never heard of this airport.
And then it's got to be
Oh.
Austin, really?
It was Austin.
Lambert. Oh, I feel like I've heard Lambert Airport.
All right. What is the name of an airport near which major city? Lambert blank International Airport.
All right. What did I miss? Did Alex get it?
Okay. Jerome,
No,
go
I
ahead.
did not.
No, she missed it. The last one.
Okay. I'm just keeping score. That's why I asked.
Go ahead
All
with
right.
this one.
Oh, airport in question, Lambert blank 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 International Airport. Is it A, Atlanta, B, Orlando, C, New Orleans, or D, St. Louis? Trying to figure out what fits, like what feels like it fits in that slot and sounds the best.
I'm going to say St. Louis. Nothing feels like
Jerome?
it fits.
Jerome, would you like to steal?
Oh, no.
I ain't stealing.
I'm good. I'm all right.
Wait. Lambert Orlando kind of has a nice...
Let's figure out where Lambert is located.
If you look
Yeah,
something
no.
up, you cannot steal.
Yeah, no, that'll be a hard rule. If you look something up, you cannot steal it.
Let's go with Orlando. Actually.
Orlando Home
gonna
of
be pissed
Universal
if it's St.
Studios,
Louis.
Orlando.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah.
All right, let's see.
I'm gonna be pissed if it's St. Louis.
It
Oh,
was St.
fuck
Louis.
I don't want to play anymore.
you should have gone with your gut.
This airport in question is Thurgood Marshall Airport. Is it A, Detroit, B, Grand Rapids, C, Minneapolis, St. Paul, or D, Baltimore, Washington, D.C.?
It's kind of got a Baltimore vibe. I don't know why, but it
Thurgood
does.
Marshall, Black history legend, and also
there we go.
Played by Chadwick Boseman in the movie Marshall.
Oh. Well, then probably, I feel like it'd probably be Baltimore. Baltimore or Minneapolis, actually.
She's going
All right, let's
Baltimore, folks. It was
Hey.
Baltimore.
Yes. I know a weird amount of airports.
Bluegrass Airport. Is it located in A, Lexington, B, Atlanta, C, Orlando, or D, Memphis?
I'm going to be really surprised if it's not Memphis. Because who in the hell else is naming Bluegrass Airport?
That's true. That's a good point.
I could actually see
Although I
no,
feel like
it would be
Lexington.
Where's
Lexington
Lexington?
is Kentucky.
That is a good point. I'm going to still say Memphis. Is Lexington
I don't know the
a
answer,
big-
so I
Was Lexington a major city?
maybe.
I think so. I mean, Lexington and Concord.
I
was
think
the thing,
so.
right?
I'm going to say Memphis. They're crazy about their bluegrass and all that blues out there. It's good. I love blues. I miss that music where it sounded like they
Should
sold
I
their
try
soul
to-
to the devil. Yes.
Should I try to steal with Lexington?
No, do Memphis. Keep track of my answer.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna try to steal. All right.
do it.
let's
Do
see.
it. Do it.
Dang it!
It was Lexington.
Oh wow, man! You should have trusted your gut.
I know.
Jonathan keeps leaving all these points on the table. He just keeps leaving these points open, and he just can't. Like, he just don't want to take them.
I'm playing it safe.
You can't. You can't.
You got blank blank Sanford International Airport. Is it A, Hartford, B, Chicago, C, Orlando, or D, Milwaukee?
I'm gonna guess Orlando.
Home of
That's
the
the only
Milwaukee
answer that has-
Bucks.
Really?
Yeah,
Why do you know that?
because I watch basketball.
Just who knows? Milwaukee shit. Let's go Orlando. I'm taking
All right,
a real
let's
shot.
see.
I know Chicago.
I'm
Milwaukee's not one.
gonna steal it. I'm gonna go for it. I might
Ooh.
lose my bonus point, but I'm gonna take it. I'm going for
Back to
Milwaukee.
zero.
Milwaukee Sanford International Airport.
Well, should I just go then for Hartford?
Yeah, pick it.
No,
Do
I'm
it.
not gonna do it. I'm not gonna
You
do
stop
it.
playing
I'm not
that.
gonna-
Look what happens. You keep playing it safe.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not
you
gonna
keep
do
playing
it.
stuff.
I'm gonna be in the red. All right, let's see. I'll click on Alex's answer of Orlando.
It was
Hey.
Orlando. Dang it! My point. No.
All right, Jerome.
I got 50%.
Sitting back at a solid goose egg. Dang it. 0 points.
Hey.
But that's okay, because Alex has 5
You pressed
points
your luck.
total coming into out of round 1. Excellent work, Alex. Jonathan, you're up next.
Ooh, why am I up next?
I don't know. I just picked you randomly. Alex, go ahead and pick the category.
Let's go with literature.
Oh. All right, we got general bestsellers, book titles, characters, movie, books, plays, prizes, Shakespeare.
Let's just do general. I just...
Ooh. So I'm gonna go for something similar to the point value or the average score that Alex had, which was like 6.5, right?
Yeah,
Mhm.
around that.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff here. We got Jane Austen books. We've got authors and debut novels 1 and 2. We've got authors and living years 1 through 4, and a lot of other great categories. We got fictional literary towns.
Oh wow, you have
Pen names and authors.
Authors
Verne's
and
novels 1 and
nationalities.
2. Oh, that's gonna be a fun game. Is this author actually black who writes about black struggles?
I think I saw one up top that I like. I think I might go with author pictures. It's not a written. I'm assuming we're gonna see a picture of someone and we have to decide who it is.
All right.
Jerome, have fun describing this.
I was just
Yeah,
thinking
don't
that.
worry, I
I'm
got
like, I'm like, I would be so mean.
What do you know about world literature? Can you recognize pictures of the world's most famous authors? Only one way to
This has
find
been
out.
played 157,000 times. Oh my gosh.
Dang. Well, it's the first one, so I feel like these are like probably some of the most famous authors.
Oh, jeez.
All right. The first picture, we've got a mustachioed man with a nice part in his hair. You know, he's looking all quiet. He's looking off to the side, like y'all like. So y'all gonna tell me when y'all go take the picture, right? Y'all gonna give me a heads up? Yeah, we gonna give you a heads up. Okay, cool. Y'all gonna give me a heads up.
Click.
And then they snapped it while he was asking that exact question.
Oh my god.
Is this A, William Faulkner, B, J.R.R. Tolkien, C, Roald Dahl, or D, Mark Twain?
Okay, so I don't think it's Roald Dahl. And for some reason, I don't think it's Tolkien. My first instincts was telling me that it's Faulkner. Do either of you guys know?
No.
I think I do, but I'm not certain.
I mean, that'd be my guess too, but I mean, like, you know, it's not going to game me anything. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to steal. I'm like, I feel like I know who it is, but I don't have enough certainty.
I'm going to say that this is Faulkner.
William Faulkner. All right, let's go. Let's see if it's correct. It was William Faulkner.
Hey, very nice, very nice.
Jonathan on the board with 1 point. Who is this man? This man looks like he's a wild man out in the wilderness. He's got a
No, he
beard.
lives in a lighthouse. That's a lighthouse, man.
Possibly in a lighthouse, yeah. And he's looking like he's like, they
What
think
is
they
up
just
with
gonna
the-
take my cake
the
that was
dark
in the community fridge. They got another goddamn thing coming. I'm finna whoop they ass.
This looks like a movie poster.
He's feeling himself. I like that. He's got that.
It does
energy
look
of,
like a scene from like a 1930s movie.
Oh, that one with Willem Dafoe and Robert Pattinson, where they're in a lighthouse.
Yeah, that's true. It's called The Lighthouse.
The lighthouse.
Is it just called the
Oh,
lighthouse?
Yes.
The lighthouse.
Is this A, George Orwell, B, Francis Scott Fitzgerald, C, John Steinbeck, or D, Ernest Hemingway?
I know who it is. I want to steal. Hurry up.
I feel like this could be any one of them. I feel like it's either George Orwell or Ernest Hemingway, or it could be John Steinbeck. Ah, shoot. No, I feel like it could be either Steinbeck or Hemingway. Oh,
Steinbeck wrote the what was it? The mouse and what was Steinbeck's most famous book? We all read it in English in high school.
The Grapes of Wrath, or of Mice and Men.
Mice and Men.
Oh, well, dang it. Now I know what
Did
he
you
looks
write that?
like. Anyway. I mean, it's not my category, but I just won't steal if he comes up. He is most famous
Okay,
for,
so
yes,
it's not
the
John
Grapes
Steinbeck.
He's most famous for the
I'm
Grapes of
gonna
Wrath. Yes. I didn't say that. I said I know what he looks like. I said that wasn't him. It's like the Grapes of Wrath is his most famous book. Yes, I did not read Grapes of Wrath when I was in school, but I
was talking about Mice and Men. Of Mice and Men.
That's written by George Orwell, if I'm not mistaken.
No, it's written by John Steinbeck.
No, 1984 or 1980. What's the name of the book? 1984 is George Orwell.
Yeah.
Oh, it is John Steinbeck. My bad.
That's what. See? Don't listen. What's your answer, Jonathan?
I'm gonna say Ernest Hemingway. Alex, you're gonna steal.
I think it's Ernest Hemingway too.
I will
Okay.
steal and say that it's George Orwell.
Okay, but didn't you look up somebody already?
No,
John
I look at John
Steinbeck.
Steinbeck. That's a different person.
Oh.
It's Hemingway.
All the other guys were too clean cut. That was definitely like Hemingway.
Wait, but Alex, you also lose a point because he got it right.
Is that was that
That's
the
how it
agreement?
goes. Yes.
No, but she didn't officially steal, right?
Yes, that's what she
Yeah,
said.
no, I attempted.
Oh.
What do you mean she didn't officially steal? She answered, didn't she? She just said I was going to steal.
See?
Two people
Don't
can steal at the
listen.
same time. So I'm in the red right now with -1. And Alex is down to 4 points.
Uh-oh. I'm halfway to the lead.
All right. This is a picture of which famous author? Is it A, Francis Scott Fitzgerald, B, John Steinbeck, C, James Joyce, or D, Oscar Wilde?
Oh, wait, you have to describe the man.
Oh, yes. It is a man. He's got a nice top hat. He's got rounded glasses, a nice mustache, as well as a bow tie. You know, he looks very dapper, but he's very skinny. And he looks like he probably sustains himself off of boiled peanuts and crackers. A diet of champions.
Boiled crackers or like just boiled peanuts and crackers?
Yes. And
I'm trying to see if there was a comma in that sentence at all, or if it's just
crackers.
a soup, or if it's just a soup of peanuts and crackers.
A soup of peanuts and crackers sounds disgusting.
So does a soup of peanuts or boiled peanuts.
I mean, anyway. I don't know. Peanut butter is pretty good, right?
Peanut butter,
not just raw peanuts boiled. Peanut sauce is
sauce.
Oh.
Speaking of peanut sauce, I still will not forget when our favorite Thai food restaurant, the last time we visited, we just noticed that it had an okay health rating.
Yeah.
Still good. I don't care.
I think it was you. We just all order our food and you're like, their rating's okay. That's like a C, right?
Yeah. It's not even the second highest. It's like the one in the middle.
It's not even like, all right. No. It's okay. Like, there's a good chance you're going to get sick or something. You're not going to get deadly sick.
I think this is either F. Scott Fitzgerald or Oscar Wilde. I'm going to
help you out right now. That is not Oscar Wilde, sir.
Don't do that.
No.
We're all competing.
No, because respectfully, I can't have him lose to that by saying like Oscar Wilde. Because
yes, we can. Oscar Wilde, yes, we can.
Oscar Wilde, that man was glam. He was Elton John of his time.
And I'm not sure who James Joyce is, but I'm going to say this is F. Scott Fitzgerald.
I feel like I know who James Joyce is.
I'll take a point away just for that.
I am caring about my friend. Don't be a dick.
Okay, let's see. No.
It's James Joyce. Dang it. I also
thought it was Fitzgerald, yeah.
So I'm glad I didn't take the risk. I also thought it was F. Scott Fitzgerald. It's been a while since I've seen a picture of him.
Oh, look, it's for his... Yeah, I found the picture of that.
Wait,
picture.
what did he write?
Well, he was influenced by Oscar Wilde. Oh, he was part of that little group. He wrote Ulysses, a portrait of the artist as a young man, the dead. He wrote a bunch of short stories too. The Sisters, Two Galleon, and I know of Ulysses. I've never read it. I know
who's the famous author in this picture? The picture is of a man who looks like he just got jacked up. His tie looking a little disheveled. And probably because they took his hairpiece because he's a little thinning on the top. He's not looking very happy about it. You know what I mean? Like there's a half a smile in there, but not really. But he's in a suit, so he's at least living large. Is this author A, J.R.R. Tolkien, B, Roald Dahl, C, Franz Kafka, or D, James Joyce? Well, he's not James Joyce.
Well, I know it's not James Joyce. Thank you, Trivia Plaza, for continuously giving us answers that were already on the board.
Unless that's a different picture of him, and they're just like, we're gonna go ahead and screw with you.
Or there's another James Joyce, just like there's two Michelle Williams. But I don't think that's the case. I want to say this is Roald Dahl. I feel like I've seen a picture of him, and this was it. Like he looked like this man. Or it could be J.R.R. Tolkien.
Really quick. If people see my eyes darting down, I was just texting my mom something.
Okay.
I just was like, I realized I'm like looking up because I'm trying to listen to you talk. But I'm like, I needed to respond to something. And I was like, it just probably looks like I'm just...
looking up J.R.R.
Yeah. Look at it. I feel like I think I know how all these authors look until they have like this professional photo. And I'm like, I have no idea who these people are.
Right. But I feel like this is Roald Dahl, and he even looks like he kind of belongs in
A
one
Roald
of
Dahl
those.
book.
Right.
He wrote himself.
So I'm gonna
in.
say this is Roald Dahl, unless anyone wants to steal.
He kind of looks like a Franz to me, but I don't think I'm gonna steal. I don't think I'm gonna try it.
I'm gonna take the risk. You know, I'm already in the red, but you know what? You like to live dangerously, so I'm gonna say this is Franz Kafka, my man, Franz, out here looking a little disheveled.
What did Franz write? So we have a point of reference. But go ahead, do your clicky.
All right, let's see. Hey.
It was Roald Dahl. Jonathan on the board with 3 points, and I am now in the hole for 2 whole points negative. All right, this one I feel like everybody should know, but
Right.
the author in question is a very hateful woman, very spiteful.
She is.
Has a thing against plenty of groups of people, but is often trying to cover her ass by saying, I mean, I didn't say that she wasn't black. I just said her hair was curly. It's a white woman with long hair. She's currently reading a book.
Why do they have it in black and white though?
Currently reading the book
because they're giving her
wrote.
the documentary treatment where she's got to look a little like evil.
But let's put it also this: if you look at the book, it's the book she wrote.
Well, she's probably reading it to people she does consider to be women.
Ain't wrong.
Is it A, J.K. Rowling, B, Margaret Atwood, C, Suzanne Collins, or D, Stephanie Meyer? I feel like off of those clues, you should know exactly who we're talking about. Audience.
Yeah, I have no idea what Suzanne Collins looks like. Now that I think about it, I was like picturing everybody else. I'm like, all right, I remember that. I'm like, Suzanne Collins. What is she? I feel like she's blonde with short hair.
I've seen Stephanie Meyer once.
Yeah,
I saw a video of her talking about her books.
And I've seen Margaret Atwood, but I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen a photo of Suzanne Collins. I'm sorry, I derailed. What is your answer? Do you have an answer? Do you need a moment to like think about it, feel it?
You know what? This is actually a tough one. I'm between. Actually, no, it's J.K. Rowling.
It's J.K. Rowling. It was indeed J.K. Rowling. Jonathan on the board with 4 points. Who is the man in this picture? Who is the author? It's a man with a very thorough mustache. It's like kind of like handlebar jets out. He looks very distinguished with that shadow on the side of his face. He's got a shorter haircut. He's a little bit of a more portly man, but not overweight. He's just a little got a little bit of. He's a little big boned. That's all. Is this Marcel Proust, James Joyce, Arthur Conan Doyle, or John Steinbeck?
So
you can't steal this round because you still looked up what John Steinbeck looks like. Steinbeck?
Yeah.
See you.
Unlike Alex, I will not tell you if this is or is not John Steinbeck.
Just tell me. I don't know. Your eyes are shifting a little bit. I feel like I know now.
I feel like this is Arthur Conan Doyle because I feel like, you know, he's distinguished and he looks very distinguished in this photo. So I am going to say, do I have 4 points? How many points do I have?
You got 4, yeah, total.
Okay.
I mean, it's your round, so you can't lose points. You can only like
I
know.
I was just wondering. Yeah. Okay. I think this is Arthur Conan Doyle.
I am going to steal. I'm banking on this being a Marcel Proust.
Oh, it probably is.
This looks like a very distinguished man.
No, because I have my 4. I'm protecting my little 4 points right now.
It was Arthur Conan Doyle.
Jerome.
I figured that was the answer. I just wanted to say Marcel Proust with like rolling the R. I
gave it all up.
You're gonna have a lot of work. You're gonna have a lot of work to do.
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm definitely in the hole.
You're in the hole for like 3 to 4 points now, right?
3 points, yeah. Like everyone else has 4. Well, Jonathan has 5 now. Meanwhile, I'm like, well, I have like negative almost 4. So at most in my round, if I got every question right, the most I can get is 7.
Hey, but there's still the bonus round.
That's true. Who is the author in this picture? Now, this man looks like he belongs out here robbing stagecoaches. All right,
He looks
very
young.
much has the slick back hair. He looks very young. He has like the mustache goatee or a soul patch combo going on, and he's wearing like a big old coat that actually looks kind of nice. Actually, it's a white man. Actually, they've all been white people so far. Is it A, Francis Scott
We need some
Fitzgerald,
James Baldwin up in here.
B, Mark Twain, C, Robert Louis Stevenson, or D, J.R.R. Tolkien? Now we can cross 2 off the list. Or no, sorry, 1 off the list because we know it's not F. Scott Fitzgerald.
Did we get him as an answer? No, we didn't.
No, I don't. Yeah, we didn't get him as.
Oh no, wait, that's right. No, we thought it was Francis Scott Fitzgerald. You got it wrong. So actually, no. Yeah, it could be any of these.
My first initial instinct is Robert Louis Stevenson. I feel like that is the name that belongs
so I probably
to
said
that
it wrong.
face.
It's probably Robert Louis Stevenson, not Louise Stevenson.
Well, regardless, I think it's him. I think that is the name that belongs to that face. I don't think it's Mark Twain. I don't think it's either of the other two.
I feel like everyone should know what Mark Twain looks like. He's one of the most famous authors that we can see pictures of when you're in high school or middle school even.
Yeah, I was just thinking that. I'm like, everybody should. I remember them like handing out photos from when he was young to when he was older. He had a belly eventually when he got older. He used to sit his hands like this on it.
So yeah, that's gonna be my answer. Anybody want to steal?
You know what? I'll steal.
Sure.
I'm gonna go with Francis Scott Fitzgerald.
Ooh, it might be. All right.
But he kind of looks like a Louise.
It's Robert Louis
Hey,
Stevenson.
Hey.
All right, calm yourself.
Jonathan with a commanding lead of 6 points now. This is a picture of which famous author? I was going to say actor because he looks like a Shakespearean actor, but he's an author. It's a man with a doublet and, the collar.
And it's the first drawn picture. It's not an actual photograph.
It's not an actual photograph.
This
is a illustrated portrait. And he has a receding hairline, taking his shit back like an 80s slow jam. He's got a beard and mustache combo going on. He's a very skinny man. Is this A, John Milton, B, Miguel de Cervantes, C, Dante Alighieri, or D, William Shakespeare?
Who's the air conditioner just picked up?
Oh, that was mine. It's because the heat is on.
The heat is on.
Yeah, I'm so happy for you guys. Keep that.
Hey, I don't have mine on right now, all right?
That's my choice. Go on, Jonathan.
Here, I'll turn mine off in solidarity.
With a fancy remote.
It's not Shakespeare. Shakespeare always has the hat in his photos, right?
But how do you know this isn't a young Shakespeare?
You trying to get me, all right?
What hat does Shakespeare wear? Shakespeare wears a hat?
Yeah, after
sometimes.
this, I'll look up.
There's also
pictures
of him when he was bald too, back in the day. That's more famous versions of Shakespeare.
Is this the Dante's Inferno Dante?
Dante Alighieri? Maybe.
Let's go with Miguel. I'm just gonna go with Miguel.
Yes, Dante's Inferno was written by Dante Alighieri. So yes.
Okay.
That is the same Dante.
I'm just gonna go with Miguel. I don't know who he is, but he could be this guy. So, Alex, you said you're gonna steal.
I'm gonna say yeah, William Shakespeare.
Oh, if it's William Shakespeare, I'm gonna be so mad.
I'll go. You said you're going with Miguel, Jonathan.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going with Dante.
Watch, it ends up being John Milton.
Nobody gets it right.
Nobody picked.
All right, let's see.
It was Miguel de Cervantes.
I figure he looks like a Spaniard.
He did kind of.
It was the drapery. A lot of Spaniards at the time had that drapery over the arm, the cape style. I don't know what it's called in fashion, but I know that's a wear they had, especially for those of higher class.
I figured it wasn't Shakespeare because I feel like the pictures I've seen with him are always in the hat. Otherwise, if he was wearing a hat, it would have got me.
Let me look that up. I really never. I don't. William Shakespeare's hat. Should I just? William Shatner popped up on my phone real quick. Hat. Oh, the tilt thing with the feather.
Right.
No, yeah. Oh, okay.
Jerome, what you laughing at?
This man's face.
He looks like an English professor.
He looks like he's fitting to whoop somebody's ass.
Because they didn't turn in their
told
English
you damn
homework.
kids to get off that damn shed, and now you finna learn a hard lesson. I'm finna. Looks like that SpongeBob meme. Like they just go do me like this, huh? All these years I've given them, and they just go throw me away, huh? Like I'm trash. I don't think so.
They kept stopping him. They're like, let's just take a photo. Photos take 5 minutes. This is not going to be a quick photo.
The hell you be? You not gonna go on a date with me, bitch?
Okay.
Anyway, it's an older white dude. He's got a white beard, white hair, has a very stern look, very commanding look for sure. Is this A, Herman Melville, B, Victor Hugo, C, Mark Twain, or D, Ernest Hemingway?
Funny thing is, I actually know the answer to this one.
Well, we know it's not Hemingway. It's not Mark Twain.
Are you sure? I'm suddenly starting to forget what Mark Twain looked like.
Both those names of Herman Melville and
Are
Victor
you
Hugo
sure you know what Mark Twain looks like?
Like those are like such strong names.
I know.
They could attribute to him.
I think it could be either one, but I want to say he looks like a Herman. I want to say he looks like a Herman, and kind of a Melville as well. So I'm gonna say Herman Melville. Does anyone want to steal?
I do.
I can't afford it.
You're gonna say Victor.
That's Victor Hugo.
Giving away the deed to my house.
The bonus round's gonna be you and me, Jonathan. That's Victor Hugo.
I'm not in the race no more. It's Victor Hugo, as
I knew
predicted.
it. This man's mustache is fantastic. He's got that little curl in it. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks good.
Who is this a picture of? Is it A, Arthur Conan Doyle, B, Victor Hugo, C, Mark Twain, or D, Marcel Proust? And the picture is of a man with like black hair. It's got a little curly Q in the front. Looks like very well gelled down. He's got a mustache. He's got an interesting debonair look about him. Yeah, very big eyes. And he's wearing like a nice jacket.
Mm-hmm. Well, we know it's not Arthur Conan Doyle or Victor Hugo. So I am going to say that this is Marcel Proust.
He looks like a Frenchman.
It's Marcel Proust. So coming out of this very intense round of steals going everywhere, we have Jerome sitting at -4, Alex sitting at 3, and Jonathan sitting at a whopping 7 points.
Wait, did I not get 8?
You lost a point when Alex got the Victor Hugo one right because you picked Herman Melville.
Wait, she stole my point? I thought
yes,
I didn't lose.
that's
Is
what
that how that works?
I thought only the person who tries to... Man, this is cold. I didn't understand.
Oh, wait, no. I'm sorry. No, you're right. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're right.
Okay.
You do have 8 points. No, I forgot. That's right.
We just talked about how we forget that Jonathan can be vindictive sometimes.
I totally forgot my own
He'll
rules.
come for you. He'll come for you and his points.
No. You're right. You're right. Listen, you challenged the referee, and the referee is like, you know what? You're right. Upon revisiting, looking at the reviewing the footage, we find that actually the call has been reversed, and a point will be given to the playing team. Resume game.
Jerome, it's your time to shine.
Is it?
Sorry.
Sorry. Wait, who's this?
I thought Cheddar saw a bug and so I had to get up.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
All right, Jerome.
I bet
lose
this is
quick.
Kafka.
So.
Oh, it's
'cause I'm
John
hot.
Steinbeck. I'm sorry. I got distracted. All right.
Is that what France looked like? I didn't.
No, it was John Steinbeck.
It's John Steinbeck.
Oh, that's what John Steinbeck looks like. I'm still a shooketh.
Alex, go ahead and pick the category.
No, I already picked that category. Does it Jonathan have to pick?
Okay,
Oh, no,
I'll
it's
pick
Jonathan's
this one.
Yeah.
You both have. Actually, I messed up the last one. I was supposed to pick the main category, and then then somebody else was supposed to subcategory. It's okay. Everything's all out the window this time.
I'll pick this one. I'll go with languages. I think that could be fun.
Interesting.
That was racist.
You don't even know what accent that was supposed to be.
I know what
And
it
neither do
sounded
I.
like. General. Let's go with General. General feels very chaotic.
Animals describing humans. What
Interesting.
the heck does that mean?
I wasn't prepared for that one.
You got beatings and insert language words.
Now your aim is to go for something around a 6.5.
Okay.
Greek prefixes.
It doesn't help that like the compression on the website. I can barely see.
I
the
love you
numbers.
and language is one. Is it just different ways to say I love you?
Probably.
I think so. Yeah.
What language is this?
Morse code character and letter. Why does it have such a high score? Who's out here knowing Morse code?
Who the
You know
fuck
what?
is in Trivia Plaza?
I used to know a little bit of it because you learned it in Boy Scouts, but I don't
Nerd.
know any of it now. Let me get numbers and languages 4.
Okay. Numbers and languages 4. Match these written numbers and the correct languages.
This is gonna be
What?
interesting. Okay.
I don't understand what that means, but we'll
Neither
find
did
out.
I picked the category. I don't know at all what this is gonna look like.
What?
Oh, it's
All
the
right.
numbers in different languages. Okay.
Oh, okay,
Gotcha.
got it. Okay, let's. All right, and awesome for me. I have to read this out. In Enina, Fito, Valo, CV, Folo are the numbers 6 to 10 in which language? Is it A, Hindi, B, Swedish, C, Swahili, or D, Malagasy?
Ooh, I like the way you pronounced that last one. Malagasy.
I'm trying to think of like what it sounds like, what feels familiar. The Enina, Fito, Valo, CV, Folo.
You saying that was
I'm
the
gonna go with
wrong
Swahili.
accent.
That just sounds like it rolls off the tongue of a Swahili person.
You're like, this sounds natural to me. This is
it
the
sounds
language
like
of
it's
my
the
ancestors.
language of my people.
Although I don't know what
African
Malagasy
drums.
is.
I think it might be also
I'll
an
look-
African language.
I will look it up. Go ahead and do what you're doing. Malagasy.
All
Come
right,
on,
let's see if it's
Swahili.
Swahili.
Daddy
Madag-
needs this.
It's the native language of Madagascar.
Oh, well, yeah, that's
And that was the answer. It was
Hey.
Malagasy.
Malagasy. That's a language I've never heard of before.
Wow.
That's all right.
Malagasy, yeah, it is the native or inhabitants. It also is what they call the people. It's people and its languages.
Oh, the Malagasy people.
Malagasy people and Malagasy English. I like the way that's said.
Yeah. All right. Shwek,
Yeah,
Safe,
Shwek, I assume.
Weef, Na, Deg are the numbers 6 to 10 in which language? Welsh, Czech, Turkish, or Swedish?
I'm gonna steal. I think I kind of know this one.
You know what? I might as well steal.
Well, I'm gonna go Turkish. I'm feeling a little Turkish.
I'm gonna say Welsh.
I'm gonna say Swedish. Ooh.
Oh, my here.
So Alex, you say Welsh.
Yeah, I pick Welsh.
I say it actually might be Welsh. I say Swedish. Jerome says Turkish. Let's click on Turkish.
It was Welsh.
Hey.
The Welsh love their W's. All I'll say about it.
Jonathan, good luck.
Okay, let's see. Juroku, Junana, Juhashi, Ju-Q, Niju are the numbers 16 to 20 in which language? A, Mandarin Chinese, B, Thai, C, Sanskrit, or D, Japanese?
There's no, it's not Mandarin or Japanese because the characters aren't correct. Where I am confused, like where I am unsure is I don't know what Thai script looks like or what Sanskrit looks like.
Where is Sanskrit?
I forget. I've heard of it. I don't remember what the
Google anything
is from.
Let me see. I'm not gonna steal, so I'm gonna Google it.
I'm gonna go with Thai.
Is that your final answer?
Yeah, that just looks familiar.
I don't want to steal too much because I don't want to get too.
You're
low.
already ahead.
Right. All right, let's go with Thai.
It was
Japanese.
Japanese. Damn it!
And Sanskrit is a Indian language.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It's still Asian, but
Yeah, just South Asian.
South Asian.
Oh, nice.
All right. Audience, please, if you know these languages, please do not eat me up in the comments because I am just trying my best. Undecim, duodecim, tredecim, quattrodecim, quindecim are the numbers 11 to 15 in which language? I feel like I know this. A, Portuguese, B, Spanish, C, Latin, or D, Greek?
I'm gonna go Latin.
That's what I would have said.
I'm gonna steal and say it's Greek
That was my second guess.
because it sounds Greek to
same,
me.
Same. It's definitely not Portuguese or Spanish.
Oh no.
Yeah, no.
But I would have said Latin because it's just like laid out there, you know, and Latin is like the root of a lot.
Latin is
so
the
many
root of
languages.
everything, and decim is just like it's just decimal,
Right?
Or it's the root of decimal anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'll click on Latin, and it is Latin.
Yay! And now I'm -3 points.
Nice.
But also, Alex is -1, so she's back to 3.
Wait, how'd I lose all my points?
Didn't you say you were going to steal?
No. He said you're back to 3. You lost 1.
Oh, I lost one.
No, you didn't lose all. No.
I thought you said I was a -1. I'm like, wait a minute. When did that happen?
No. You only lost 1. You only lost
the panic.
That last question cost you 5 points.
You gotta make your statement so much clearer. Audience, for those who listen,
don't
I
worry,
have
you're still up,
so.
all right? You still
at the
got
beginning
3 points.
when Alex, you thought Jerome said that I won the last round.
Yeah, I was like, how dare you? I work hard. I'm a little stoned right now too.
Jonathan might be actually the
prediction
new champ. Let's see.
All right. Yazda, Davazda, Punzda are the numbers 11, 12, and 15 in which language? Persian, A, Persian, B, Sino-Korean, C, Hindi, or D, Sanskrit?
All right, don't come for me about this, but this feels like some shit that would come out the mouth of one Princess Jasmine, who was Persian. So I'm gonna go with Persian. I imagine her counting, learning her numbers, and this is the language she uses.
My sister-in-law's
It could
Persian.
be Hindi though.
My sister-in-law's Persian. Yassi's Persian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I feel like it could be Persian.
I have no clue.
Let's see. Me neither.
Or it could be Sanskrit, actually. Oh, but it is Persian. Yay.
Yay.
But I just thought about that. Like, as I was doing it, I was like, oh, wait. Slowly working the debt down, just like the student loans.
All right. Unu, do, tree or try,
Yeah, one of those.
kvar, gvin are the
Maybe-
numbers 1 to 5 in which language?
Maybe the K is silent, so it's var and vin.
Maybe. A, German. B, Esperanto. Never heard of that. C, Latin. Or D, Portuguese.
You said Esperanto, but I heard Desperado, and I started singing in my head.
Just because I think I've heard 3 in German before called try. I think it's German.
I'm going to steal. I'm going to say Esperanto. Just because I've never seen these.
Listen, I've also never heard of Esperantos before today, so
I actually know the answer to this, so I'm just gonna leave it though.
All right, let's see. Hey,
It's Esperanto.
What is
I knew it was a
Esperanto?
German. I took German in high school.
Cheater.
Oh.
1 to 5. 1 to 5 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Ah,
That's 1 to 5 in
gotcha.
German. Oh, but now I just gave you a possible answer for the next one. But anyway.
Yeah, that's why for Japanese they went so far in, because I know that there's like each ni san chi, and then I forget the what 5 in Japanese is. So they can't do the first few.
Esperanto is mainly as most speakers are based in UK, Belgium, Brazil, the United States, Poland, Italy, Germany, France, and the US.
Wow.
Oh,
Why?
where did it come from?
International auxiliary language created by the Zamenhof in 1887 is intended to be a universal second language for international communication, or the international language.
Interesting.
So it doesn't come from anywhere. It is just it was originally supposed to be the international language. And then US came and took that over with English.
No, the English came over and still took it over with English.
No, more people talk our English than British English.
No, yeah, but
They
I'm
fit
saying
to our accent.
That's how English spread amongst the countries, was England taking over some shit, even
That's true.
including America,
But
and
then-
spreading English. And then
but the US was the one who
yo.
decided that all countries were going to still speak English, our English.
we didn't decide that. All the other countries were just like, look, it just is easier because so many countries speak English.
Why do you think that is?
Because of England. They took over before
But
us.
it's the wrong English. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, go on.
I mean,
No,
in
I'm
some
not having this
ways, but
argument
not
with you.
all of them, you
I'm
know?
not having this argument with you.
Also, it depends on who you ask. If you ask the English, they'd say it is the right English.
They talk with our accents. Well, not my accent. Well, I don't know. Anyway, go on.
All right. We got, and I'm sorry if I'm cussing anybody out in these languages.
They are
because
all
this is-
numbers.
this is rough.
They are not a
This is
curse
rough.
word.
You don't know how close he's getting
But-
to a curse word.
Right. All right. We got sexton, sittin', atin', knittin', tiju.
I think Jew.
Are the numbers 16 to 20 in which language? A, German, B, Czech, C, Scottish Gaelic, or D, Norwegian?
Let me go Norwegian. It just feels like it, Norway. They have like their language is just like all the, like I could just imagine it in that accent. I can't do a Norwegian accent, but I just hear it in my head.
Let's see. Hey!
Yeah. Almost there, y'all. We're down to -1 point at question 8.
Sedici, diciaset, diciotto, dicionove, venti, are the numbers 16 to
all
20 in which language?
Difficult ass words and then venti.
Venti.
I do know this one. Is it A, Spanish, B, French, C, Italian, or D, Portuguese?
I can kind of put this together based off of the language. I'm pretty sure this is Italian. Especially with venti. Venti kind of gives it away.
I know.
Yeah,
if they chose like 15 to 19, it might have been harder.
They had to give out venti like that.
Yay! I'm finally back to 0. I can finally earn some points.
Hey!
Yeah!
You got 2 points to earn in your round. All right. We got Onu, Witu, Waru, Iwa, Tikau are the numbers 6 to 10 in which language? A, Malagasy, B, Turkish, C, Hawaiian, or D, Maori?
Or Maori, maybe?
Maori?
I'm gonna steal. I want to look up what are those. Yeah, I want to see what
I'm gonna
Maori
go with-
is.
I also might steal.
I'm gonna go with
think I'm-
Hawaiian. I feel
Oh,
like
dang. I was going to
yeah, I
say
was
that.
gonna say Hawaiian too.
Yeah.
That no.
For me, it was the Takao. Like Takao.
Cow.
Mm-hmm.
Reminds me of, because it reminds me of the word, I don't know if this is a Hawaiian word, but so forgive me if it is, but the word tattoo comes from tatao.
My phone's dead.
Wow.
It was Maori. That was my second
Maori.
guess too. Dang it.
What is?
I
Let me
was-
look up what is.
Yeah, I was trying to look that up, and my phone's like, no more languages for you. Go get yourself on Duolingo.
Maori is the Austronesian language primarily spoken in the North Island in New Zealand.
Ah.
Oh. Yeah, I can hear that there too.
Mm-hmm. So you were close with like the island language. So.
Island vibe.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Jonathan.
All right.
One last torture session, and then you'll be free.
Okay, I'm fighting for my life here. Yara, Bara, Pamdra are 11, 12, 15 in which language? A, Vietnamese, B, Hindi, C, Japanese, or D, Mandarin Chinese?
So this is Hindi. Those characters do not look Vietnamese,
characters-
Japanese,
Wait a
or
minute.
Chinese.
Are you sure? Because last time you were like, this is clearly not Mandarin and Japanese. And
No,
what was
I'm
it?
sure this
Japanese. The writing
Yeah.
doesn't look the same. That was your
I-
logic back then too.
I'm going off of the words, like the specific words more than anything. But the characters also don't look like they belong to any of those other three cultures. Yay!
And it is.
Finally on the board with 1 point for your boy. Yeah!
Hey.
That was fun. That was interesting. That was an interesting round. I liked getting to learn like the different.
See?
languages and
When we don't do movies and television, we get to learn some stuff. Oh, so to recap, audience, where we're sitting at, we are sitting at going into the bonus round. We have Jerome, 1 point. Alex with 3 points.
Hey.
And Jonathan with a whopping 8 points total.
That's right.
Now, this being the bonus round, I have one more curveball extreme rule for you.
Oh, no.
God.
Is this going to take 20 minutes to explain again?
No, this one's going to be simple to explain since all of us are answering at the same time together. Here's the extreme rule change. Whoever gets it wrong loses points.
Oh, okay.
I feel like that's. You know what? Sure. Let's go for it.
Okay. Let's do that. Let's do
The rules are extreme.
Jerome, are you prepared to go back into the negative?
You know what? You act like I have a chance to win.
If we're doing it by this rule, that means Jonathan could just lose all his points immediately.
That's true. Also, that is very true.
Look, I was losing when that cheese round came up. That cheese round saved my ass. So you never know.
Where's my pen? I'll just use a pencil.
You know what?
Should we just go general knowledge quiz?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. Is this... I don't know if it's going to be 10 questions, like usual.
We'll just do 10.
Okay.
And if we have a tie by then, if it is going further, we'll just continue with whoever's tied together. But Jonathan's
be like
going into this game with an extreme lead. So, you know, I don't know if we're going camping, but all I know is this is intense.
You know what? I forfeit.
I don't know why y'all are surprised at this point. All right, I've done this now for the past like 4 or 5 trivia games.
Nobody's surprised. We just boo.
Okay, this general knowledge quiz has an average score of 5.32. I feel like that's good. It's not too easy, not too hard. All right.
Right on. Let's do it.
Oh,
it's taking a while to load. There we go. Which of these is a famous play by this playwright? Brian Friel, or Frill, however you pronounce it. Is it A, Masterclass, B, Brighton Beach Memoirs, C, Les Liaisons Dangereuses, or Dangerous? I'm sorry, my French is a little lacking. Or D, Dancing at Lunasa.
Lunasa.
Much like Mufasa.
y'all, I have no idea.
Neither do I. I'm
not even like little
loss on this.
This is a full guess.
This is a complete guess based on his name.
I'm just going. I'm going off of it. This is a terrible guess, but I'm hoping it'll turn out results.
Hey, remember, you're the one who said those caveats. So if you keep losing,
I've lived dangerously. You know, I've lived a fulfilled life in this trivia round. You know, I'm okay with losing.
How do you? Because you didn't get that many points. So
I have something to lose here.
I am a little stoned, so I'm going with whatever.
3, 2, 1. Let's see some answers. Everyone has the same answer. Wow. everyone would be for Brighton Beach Memoirs.
How did that happen? Wow.
Because we are all good friends.
And also the alliteration. You know, Brian Phil made
true.
The Brighton Beach Memoirs.
He doesn't feel like he would write the other two. And it's like, I was like, Brian feels like Brian would feel like writing a masterclass or a memoir book.
All right, let's see.
It was Dancing at Lunasa.
Oh.
So we all lose a point?
Yes. All right. This is the official abbreviation for which element? Oh, damn. You pulling out elements on us now? I haven't taken science class in years. Is it A, carbon, C, cerium, D, cesium, or D?
What?
Wait, what? No, sorry.
You said
A, carbon, B, cerium, C, cesium, or D, californium. This one's kind of easy given like the letters in question.
Is californium an
although that may not. It is.
It is.
But
yes.
that may be a trick. It may be a trick question. It may be a trick answer.
That's true because gold is AU.
Right.
I mean, that's true.
Never trust Trivia Plaza. Okay. Yeah.
3, 2, 1.
Exactly. Alex is getting C for cesium. Me and Jonathan are both going for californium. Let's see who is correct. It was californium.
I took a gamble.
That's on the part of the periodic table where like it's like all the extra ones.
That's what I was thinking because I know like
isn't there a Washingtonium too?
I think so.
What the fuck are these elements?
There's a lot of weird elements
look
on the elemental table on the periodic table.
Has it been that long since I've been to school? Is this something that I did not go to science class?
There is a Oh no, sorry. This website's called Fan Made Elements Wiki. It's not a. It's not a
I am trying to stay hydrated.
I'm just gonna like I reject your elements. I'm gonna make up some of my own. There is a Batmanium in the like in DC Comics, so you know there's fake elements there.
Oh Lord.
All right.
Anyway, in the TV series The Simpsons, what is or was the usual occupation of this character? Nick Riviera. Is it A, a jazz musician, B, a nuclear power plant employee, C, an incompetent medical doctor, or D, a police chief? Alex, I feel like
Alex should know this. Alex
Good
should
Lord,
know
you all knew.
I do not know this.
I don't know this either because I don't watch The Simpsons.
All right. Everyone got their answer?
No, hold on. I got to write one down.
Use your past sticky. Just write 4 sticky notes, A, B, and C.
Right.
Do not waste paper.
No.
Tree murder.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Ooh, different answers. I'm sure Alex is right, but Alex picked C. I picked A. Jonathan with D. Let's
Chief
see who.
Wiggum's the police officer.
Yeah, that's why I was like, his name is
Bleeding
Wiggum.
Gums
I'm pretty
Murphy.
sure.
Oh, yeah.
Bleeding Gums Murphy is a jazz musician, and Nick Riviera is the incompetent medical doctor.
That's right. Alex is correct.
I have an unhealthy obsession.
What kind of computer component do you see here? Is it A, a jumper, B, a solid state drive, C, a processor, parentheses CPU, or D, a modem card? And what we're looking at is a SanDisk X110 thing. We don't even really know how big it is because the picture is deceptive. But you know, if you know that make and model, audience, you might know exactly what we're looking at.
I have my answer.
I have no clue. Okay.
All right. Jerome, you got it?
I think I do have it.
All right. In 3, 2, 1.
Everyone hit B.
Yeah, we're good B.
For solid state
It's an SD
drive.
card.
It is a solid state drive.
Oh, geez.
Who made this painting? And the painting in question is of a man in draped in red, surrounded by multiple people. It looks like it might be like a battle or some kind, or something, or a gathering of some sort. Is it A, Giovanni Bellini, B, Titian or Titian, C, Caravaggio, or D, El Greco?
I think I have my answer.
I think I do. Doesn't really matter. I don't even know why I'm competing.
You're
it's just
doing
been the
your
literal.
best.
Now I have a point. Now I don't have a point. Now I have a point. Now I don't have a point. Now I have
Hey,
a
theoretically,
point, now
if
don't.
I get all the rest of these wrong and you get all the rest of them right, then you would win.
That is true.
I don't know where I am. I'm just happy to be here.
All right. In 3, 2, 1.
Me and Alex both going
Ooh.
Giovanni
Hey.
Bellini with Jonathan going Caravaggio.
All right. Let's see.
It was El. That was
Oh.
my next guess. Was El Greco? Damn it!
I don't believe you.
It was. And now I have no points again. The franc is the main currency of which of these countries or territories? Is it A, Zambia or Zambia, B, Mauritania? There we go, Mauritania. C, Rwanda, or D, Cape Verde?
I'm not positive.
I have no idea. Not even a clue. Okay, I got an answer.
Same.
I think I have an answer.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Everyone get different answers. Alex
Ooh.
going Mauritania, me going Cape Verde, and Jonathan going Rwanda, which was going to be my first guess, but then I was like, nah, Cape Verde.
I'll click on who. Wait, what did everyone say?
Zambia was the one that picked.
Okay, I'll go with that one then.
It was Rwanda, Jonathan.
Okay.
Moving up, and me going into the negative once again.
Again.
All right. What type of drinking glass do you see here? And it's what looks like a wine glass, but it's a little more stout. It's a little shorter, and it's got it's thick with 2 C's on the side. It's just a wide, big old glass.
I say nothing.
There you go. Is it A, snifter glass, B, a martini cocktail glass, C, a red wine glass, or D, a Collins glass? Didn't think you were going to learn about glassware in this episode, did you? No, you didn't.
Like that one time we learned about cheese, the other time we learned about fountains, the other time we learned about signs.
I want cheese.
All this useless knowledge.
I think I'm between 2. Okay, I think I have mine.
I also think I have mine.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Yeah.
Dang,
and Alex
that's what I
both
was
going
that's-
snifter glass.
Again.
Jonathan going
That's-
Collins
that's what I was
glass.
saying. Yep.
It's snifter glass.
And I knew that because I was a banquet server. We had to learn some of the wine glasses. That's why they put brandy in there, so you can sniff it.
So you can sniff it. That's what I
Mhm.
figured.
The
Dang.
Collins is like a solid because it was more for on the rocks drinks. Useless knowledge that I will never do anything with other than play Trivia Plaza.
Oh no. It's back. The word
Stop
clouds
it.
are back.
Stop it.
This is a word cloud of which movie? The words we've got in question are Britain Hale, Fever Prince, Dead Emperor, Dance Guards, Lord
Gold
A,
Barome.
Baro.
Die wife.
People command.
Nerva Death, Five Boots, Little Command.
Lord A.
I
A
said that
brother.
one. A
Bah.
brother.
Dance guards.
Bah, Rome.
Dance, I said. Dance. And of course we got Love Drusilla. The movie, like, is it A, Life of Brian, B, The Arena, C, Quadrophenia, or D, Caligula?
I know what this is.
I'm not entirely sure. I know it's not 2 of these answers. I'm pretty sure it's not Life of Brian. Okay.
All right, everybody ready?
What's that other movie with Caesar? Was that just Gladiator? Was Caesar in that? No, Joaquin Phoenix played a different
Dictator.
different dictator.
Or ruler,
Okay.
rather. Because they weren't a dictator. But yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, me too.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Everyone picked Caligula.
Hey.
I'm fairly certain that is correct.
Mhm.
Aren't they going to do another Gladiator too? Who's going to be in that? Good look at the fuck?
What kind of writing system is this? We have a series of symbols that look, I don't want to say because I feel like that'll give away the answer. The answers are A, Latin, B, Black Letter Gothic, C, Ancient Greek, or D, Cyrillic.
It also says the word omen in there.
Ooh.
That it does. And patio.
It does.
Patio omen.
When it
Oh,
says
no.
writing system, does it mean language or this is like,
Don't beat me. I don't know.
or is this like font almost? Because some of these words are completely clear. I don't know. I feel like it's trying to throw us off.
Might be. I have my answer.
All right, me
It's the
too.
same. All right. In 3, 2, 1.
Me and Jonathan said ancient Greek. Alex is going Latin.
The majority says ancient Greek, so let's see.
It was ancient Greek.
I was focused on Omen. To read Latin.
I know that was interesting that it said Omen in there.
Last one. This song was the only U.S. Billboard Top 40 hit for which act? And the song in question is Dance With Me. Is it A, 9 Days, B, DeBella Morgan, C, The Calling, or D, Afro Man? You listen, I was so prepared to see Justin Timberlake's name on this list, the list of answers. Dance With Me. Although that song is
does
called,
have a song like that.
Oh yeah,
but that song is called Rock Your Body. It's not called Dance With Me. Dance With Me.
That's the song
your
that
body.
he pulled Janet Jackson's thing off. That's cool.
Screw him.
And now he's in hot water off of a DUI. And
You're about to say now he's in jail.
No, I was gonna say he's in hot water, but like he might. I don't know. People are saying he might have been cheating.
That whore.
Okay.
I mean, it really doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm taking a wild guess because I'm not sure, and yeah, it doesn't matter. We all know who won.
Wait, I don't know. The suspense is killing me.
The suspense.
We can do double or nothing here.
Suspense my ass. You know exactly who won. Even if we did double or nothing, you would still.
I'm done.
All right, I'm ready. 3, 2, 1.
Me and Jonathan going Afro Man. Alex
Is that an
going
Afro Man song?
DeBella Morgan.
I don't even know who Afro Man is.
When I Got High.
Oh.
He sings a lot of weed songs. You know. Oh, I got it right.
Hey.
How do y'all know who Afro Man is? You guys are not black enough.
I know the song.
That said it. Please don't cancel me.
All right. Final scores, as if you have to ask. We have Jerome sitting at 1 point still.
Okay.
At least it's a point. I'm so pink right now.
Alex sitting at 3 points. And Jonathan winning the game at a whopping 7 points total. It was a tough race. Not at all. But, I mean... we all live dangerously. All of us took chances, took risks, and I think Miss Frizzle will be proud. Going into the recap, Jonathan, how do you feel once again being trivia champ for Trivia 10 Extreme Trivia? What were your thought patterns going into this game, especially with the rules change and everything like that? Did you have confidence? Were you sure you're gonna win, or were you nervous? What were you thinking?
I was nervous. That's why I was asking all of those questions in the beginning. I had to prep myself and my brain to make sure that I can get in the right mindset. All right. So it paid off. What can I say? You
were sitting as a 4-time winner of the trivia game. How does that make you feel?
It feels good. Has it been 4 times? It feels good. It feels really good. Yeah.
All right, Alex. You were nipping at the heels of one Jonathan. You did pretty
great. And as a
great
reward, I'm going to turn my fan back on.
Okay.
I'm so happy for you.
Showered with air conditioning, like in the wake of victory, Alex. It was a tough race. You did a really good job keeping up with the contender, Jonathan. What do you think you're going to do next time for adjustments to bring home the gold and win back the trivia belt?
Well, if it's still hot as fuck, I'm going to a different location where I can have an air conditioner and record at the same time. Because God help me, I'm now irritated. And look how pink I got. How pink and warm. But it wasn't too bad. I hated that the losing of the point thing. Not a fan of that. Not a fan of that new system got going on. But gotta try harder next time. Gotta focus more. Maybe be sober. But I also just enjoyed all the energy I had today. So like, what about you, Jerome? How was your game this season? Episode?
This round.
This round.
We took a lot of gambles out there on the court. We left it all out there on the court. And definitely, I dived in deep, trying to but you know what? That's the game. Sometimes you make big choices and they don't always pay off, but that's okay. We're going to come back next season, definitely with a sharper mind, clearer vision. We're going to have some different plays. We're going to watch this game's film and last game's film, and we're just going to, make some halftime adjustments earlier and just come out on top and stay in great shape.
Question: with how many points you lost way even at the beginning before it was your even rounds, tell me, were you confident in any of your answers or were you just taking risks?
It was honestly just a lot of just shooting in the dark and hoping stuff lands. There's no strategy. And definitely half those questions I did not know the answers to. But yeah, so Trivia 10, Extreme Trivia. That was fun. I think we definitely aren't going to do these extreme rules every time. Maybe when we do Trivia 20, we'll bring out the extreme rules once again.
Dang, 20. When is that going to be?
Probably much sooner than we think. I think it's probably much sooner than we think. We're already at 10.
But as always with the victory, we choose a retro review movie to do. Jonathan, what is the movie in question this time around?
Okay, so I am actually at a crossroads right now because I'm undecided on which movie to watch. I'm between 3 at the moment. We're going dark here, people.
You can always change your mind. That's what you did with Hairspray. Like, we were supposed to watch the Lizzie McGuire movie, and then halfway through, we did Hairspray.
Wait, let him go dark. I love it. I love dark.
And we're going dark this time. We're going to watch the Lizzie McGuire movie. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm between 3 titles. 2 of which I have seen before, 1 of which I have not, but have been interested in watching it. But I think that because of that, I think I'm going to rule it out and just going to choose one of the titles I have seen before.
You want the upper hand?
Right. Okay, why not? We're going to do it. We're going to watch the movie called Circle on Netflix. It's called Circle, not The Circle. That is the Netflix reality show. It's just called Circle on Netflix. And if you don't know what it is, I know that movie. This is the description on Amazon Prime. Held captive in a mysterious chamber and faced with their imminent executions, 50 strangers are forced to choose every 2 minutes who lives and who dies. Only one can survive the circle.
I have seen this movie. Wow. Yes.
Okay. All right.
I have not.
All right. It's going to be an interesting time. And we're going to enjoy watching it.
So that's right, audience. Tune in next time for a review of Circle, coming off of Trivia 10. But before we wrap up for the night, as we always do, socials. Jonathan, where can people find you?
That's right. You can find me, the reigning champ, at Jonathan Keys on Twitter, Instagram, wherever you please. You can find us on all social platforms at The First Ones to Die. You can email us firstones2die@gmail.com. If you're watching us on YouTube, please give us a like and subscribe. We would appreciate that a lot. And if you're listening to us on audio, please give us a 5-star rating and review. We would appreciate that very much as well. Alex, where can people find you?
You can find me at Alex and Nobody on Instagram and on TikTok, as well as the podcast TikTok, The First Ones to Die, where I post clips of videos we have done, movies or TV shows or other reviews we may be doing, and then little things I just do when I get bored, which is always fun. What about you, Jerome? Where were you finding you?
You can find me at Not Jerome Rant on Instagram, and also, once again, if you are watching on YouTube and stuff like that, please do subscribe. like, favorite, share, all those things. And, you know, be on the lookout for extra content that you can't get on the audio streaming platforms. Stuff like mini reviews, book reviews, gaming content, other things. And we're always adding stuff up there that's new and fresh, especially video versions of all of their podcasts. In fact, the trivia ones especially, you might want to check out the video version when that comes out so you can see what we're looking at and see some of these questions and stuff like that. So, you know, and especially if you speak foreign languages, you might be able to help us out on the numbers question and tell us if we got them right, if we got them wrong, so on and so forth. So please go on over to the YouTube channel, check that out. But anyway, thanks for listening and or watching. We'll see you next time, and hope you have a great day, morning, whenever you're listening to this. Bye.
Peace.
Bye.
I got a chunky one too.
I like his little back rolls.
Yeah, but he's supposed to be a little beefy, little chunky baby.
See, look,
Rolls.
look at that.
He's like, you just gonna insult me like this?
He's like, you're really just showing everybody my back hat. He looks offended. He's like, put me down now.
It's like, what is going on?
Go on over to the YouTube channel at The First Ones to Die to see all the fun stuff we got going on here, like mini reviews, book reviews, gaming videos, vlogs, all types of stuff.
Please follow us at The First Ones to Die everywhere. Go ahead and give us a like and subscribe.